Happy New Year's, everybody. It has been a long time since we had a video. So, as you can see, what I'm holding in the background is still the same old, oh God, I think it's 8 years now this project's gone on. Way too long. There was a very long period where I did not touch the car. But we're going to take a quick look, give you guys some updates, see where I'm at. This is all on the cell phone, so just a quick update for everybody instead of doing like 50 videos about, different things I did and how I installed it. I'll just do a quick synopsis and we'll go over the car and we'll have a quick video. Now, while we're looking at this, do not mind the excess mess because I've been working on it. And back on the 240 again, and we got the E46 running, but it's going through coilover. It's an angle kit, so everything's just a mess in here. But this is the Infiniti. This is where we're at now. I think last time we talked, this engine was just sitting in it, but it wasn't the thing that we just got the mounts in. So currently, this is still on the 350Z. I don't remember, some used mounts I got off eBay. I did have to make a 3/4 inch spacer to go onto the passenger side, aka the driver's side now. As you can see, there's already a spacer way down here. I think that one was 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch, I can't remember. But it still kept the motor at a little bit of a tilt, which you can't probably really tell much in the video, but I'm aware of it, so we're gonna set the spacer size, see if we can get that leveled out. I did make a removable core support, bolts in from the inside. So there's a bolt somewhere over there. One there, and I'll be one there. So this is removable. It also supports the intercooler, which I made some hard mounts down here to support it, but I might have to redo that, or at least add a top portion just to slide the intercooler up just a little bit, because we're gonna have fitment issues just right here, just a smidge. So that's a future project, but as of right now, just some China, Amazon, front-facing headers. I did cut off and shorten them because originally they were like up here and took up all the space. So cut and shorten them. I have taught myself a little bit of TIG work. Not the best, but I've seen worse. And this quality is absolutely terrible on a cell phone. But there we go. So that's what it looks like. Did the other side over there. And what else have we done? I went from the LS1 to the FI Tech. Wow. Intake, I think this is a 92. Yeah, 92 mil throttle body. And still running truck accessories. That's basically the main part up here. So we're gonna jump into the next section, and I will I'll just keep going through the list. You can see down here, you can see that there is a steering shaft and a steering column down there, and when you come up, that is the passenger side of the car. So I went through quite a bit of work experimenting with some different parts and working on a right-hand drive setup in here, because that's the cool thing to do nowadays, is have a right-hand drive car. So being a track car, I can basically cut everything out of it and just throw a rack where I want it to. So I made a custom mount for the rack, solid mounted in there, no bushings. I have an extension for the steering column because it's just too short, but GK Tech has like, I don't know, yay big extension. So that should help kick it over more and get the column more straight aligned. Worst case, I just have to go to a custom steering column and have the joints placed where I want it to be and get the perfect fitment. But this is how it looks for now. ASD handbrake, and in a box over there on the shelf from Siki is their very expensive $600 shift relocation kit. So that's gonna go in here. I did end up cutting down the factory CDO one, which I have the first one. I ended up cutting down the shifter bracket, and I was going to TIG weld that and shorten it. But at this point, money is just out the window, and the budget is completely blown way out of proportion, and I've gone so much further than I needed to. So we're just balling all the way out. So we got the sticky over there. There is a sticky oil pan across the room. We're gonna put that in. As you can see here, currently making more fitment. I need to open this box up more to get the transmission to fit just a little bit better so I can tuck it up, because right now we're still hitting, and right in this section here it's actually hitting where you can take the cover off and add fluid and check the shifter assembly and all that stuff. So we're just gonna do a little more grinding. You can see my outline there where I'm gonna go, and then we'll make a huge ramp up that's fully enclosed, make sure it's still safe, all that jazz. So engine's in, transmission is in, right-hand drive is mostly there. It's once we get the roll cage welded in, it'll be easier to actually have this assembled correctly. Right now it's just rigged up for fitment. As you can see, going towards the back, yeah, my plan was to have 4 bucket seats. So we have purchased 4 bucket seats, and the way this looks back here is a quick glance. We have floor pan there, still need some trimming up here. I think once I weld it in, I'm just gonna take a flap disc, get it nice and smooth. The other side is over there. Then you've got this piece right here, and it'll just drop in, you know, kind of like that. We'll make a triangle plate there, and then we'll make a nice fancy cover over this gap there. Lots of metal work. I'm still learning. That's you know, we've been learning a lot. So moving further back again, I made my first fuel cell cage, so that's pretty cool. Still need to finish getting it all welded up on the frame rails. It's just kind of tacked in right now, but for fitment and all that good stuff, that is what she looks like. So fuel cell cage, I do need to I don't know if I technically have to, by any rule books, have a top mount or brackets to keep it from flying out. All these holes are actually drilled to go through, and it can be bolted in. So we'll see. I'll talk to a couple guys and see. It's not a competition car, but for safety, we will eventually have a false firewall that goes all the way up. So far, this is a huge metal structure up here. When we first started, this is where it's at now. So I'm gonna clean up this strut tower, get this excess metal there, and then I'm gonna have to trim a little bit of this to get a better weld on my back seat support piece thing in the middle right there. So now that we've done that, let's move on to another section. Wham! Check that out. Akebono front brakes, Akebono rear brakes, Akebono rear brakes. This is actually custom built BC coilover DS series, but these are actually S13s, because if I take this and I turn it, we are actually on an S chassis FDF version 1 Mega Mantis kit. So we have angle kit. Front wheels aren't on right now, but I think I have some comparison pictures of what it looked like before without the angle kit. So I'll throw that up there so you guys can see how much angle this thing gained. But angle kit, big brake kit. We have to reorder some new front coilovers because I did not account for spindle design, and not only is the Q45 longer in the front, the spindle has a different pickup area. So this is short by probably a good 4 inches. So I'm gonna talk to BC and see if we can get that fixed so I can actually mount the wheels on there, because as thick as the wheels are, they don't fit. And I'm not even sure where they're at. Oh, yes. Check those out. Shiny babies. So those wheels will be on there. It'll be pretty sick once it's done. We go back to the back. This is where the party is at. So we have Akebono rear brakes, dual calipers, because, you know, drift car, why not? Don't judge me. This was all for science. So this is, hold on, it's going to come to me in a second. A lot of words racing through my head, trying to find the right ones. These are Godspeed. I know. Everyone judges Godspeed. If the bearings give out early, it's okay. I didn't pay that much. Granted, I did pay quite a bit to have 1 bar, 2 bar, and 3 bar to make it work. And I also am going to get their adjustable sorry, just to be correct, this is 350Z. All these Godspeed bars are 350Z. 350Z rear knuckles, 350Z hubs, and then Akebono q45 upper control arm, q45 rear coilovers. So this this ball joint is, well, of course, now that's all loaded up with all suspension. You can't tell, but yeah, space bad. So bad ball joint. It spins in the inside the pocket there. So I'm gonna get their adjustable q45, see if that works. If not, I'll get the adjustable 350Z. And if I have to, I'll make something work, because that's what we do. So this traction bar, if I remember correctly, was originally too long. So I actually had to shorten the center adjustable nut and shorten both ends of the arms to make it that way. Put it back together, welded it, painted it. This rear, I feel like they called this one the toe, which, based off where it's at, should change the toe. So I'm just gonna call it tow bar right now. Tow bar fit perfectly, but the attachment here was wrong. So I actually ordered a separate attachment piece here and the bearings, and got that fitted in. These ones also for the camber arms worked out just right. So currently we have it all on there. Definitely needs an alignment, definitely needs to be fully sorted. That's on there. If you come to the other side, you guys can see with the, I don't remember what Adhon wheels I ordered. It's been a minute. So much has happened, but we got a decent little lip there. So let's see, step that back some, give you guys a look. I think that is gonna be proper, especially once we roll the fenders. Get that nice and tucked under there. The angle kit will poke out in the front. This thing is gonna be, this thing's gonna be sweet. So here's the car, super quick update. Like I said, 4 bucket seats, still working on that. The seat bracket is mostly fabricated. I need to do another angle iron and then box the ends so that it's fully supported all the way around. That seat will go in. Once I start tacking this up, I can build seat brackets for the rear seats. And then once I get that done, I'll work on the front driver's seat and get bracket made for that. And yeah, it'll just a slow progress, right? So many things have changed since we originally had a video 2-3 years ago. And the project is actually, it's coming somewhere. It's just, when I say I went too far, I spent too much money, regrets have been made, but this is where we're at. Once I get the coilovers ordered, which I'm going to do this week, the car will officially be a roller, which is amazing because it's not been a roller for quite some time now. So it'll be a roller. We'll get it back on the ground, get the E46 back out for the streets, and get the transmission fully mounted in. At that point, it's mostly metal work, you know? So that's the goal. Originally it was for spring, but winter has been crazy here in the Midwest. Picked up a new car, so maybe I'll flash a little bit of that in the end of this video. But this is it. I hope you guys like it. I hope people who've been watching this for almost 10 years now see the vision. It's not over. I'm going to continue and try and get this thing at least rolling and hopefully a cold start probably by summer now. That's the goal. Like I said, it's mainly just metal work. Once it's fully rolling, it'll be a lot faster to get things going. I can measure drive shaft, get it on a trailer for, roll cage to be put in. This is not much, you know, turbo's just gonna drop right here, mounted right in the center, hood dump. Super simple. We're not going for full exhaust. It's just gonna be the rowdiest thing that I can come up with. And hopefully I can see some people at an event at the end of the year. That's the goal. But you guys are caught up. I know it's been a long time. People have been asking me. I've been seeing the comments, the talks on Facebook. So this is the car. It's still a work in progress, but it's becoming something. There is a vision here. You know, this will one day be a drivable car, and it will be the only one like it in probably the whole world, because I'm an absolute fool and I wouldn't just do something simple. So I will try to keep you guys updated, probably more quick posts like this after I bang out a bunch of stuff. And yeah, we'll see where we land. But I even did the door cards, not the fronts, because they're actually pretty spacious. But look at that. They're already a good size to have a cage in there. Door bars, man. I gutted the rears. Door bars. It's gonna be beautiful. But thanks for checking it back out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye. Just hear me out, okay? Oh, look at that. Is that not rad for a big body girl like this? Threw the wheel on. Doesn't quite fit all the way. We need to add a space from the front. But I mean, look at that angle. Who would have thought something like this would have ever been able to throw angle up like that? That is insane, and I love it. Yeah, check that out. The freaking GT500. She's fine.